Welcome to the Bible Quiz and Trivia channel. Today, we're diving into the life and times of Aaron, exploring his significant roles and moments throughout biblical history. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button and like this video to support our content. After the quiz, share your score in the comments. We love seeing how well you do. Are you ready? Let's get started. Question 1. What is Aaron known for in his role with the Israelites? A. Leading military campaigns. B. Being a scribe. C. Serving as the first high priest. D. Building the first temple. Answer C. Serving as the first high priest. Aaron is most notably known for serving as the first high priest of the Israelites, a role in which he played a critical part in the religious ceremonies and was the intermediary between the people and God. Question 2. How was Aaron related to Moses? A. His cousin. B. His brother. C. His father-in-law. D. His nephew. Answer B. His brother. Aaron was Moses' older brother. Both played pivotal roles in leading the Israelites out of Egypt, as described throughout the book of Exodus. Question 3. Who appointed Aaron as the high priest? A. Moses. B. God. C. The Israelites. D. Pharaoh. Answer B. God. God appointed Aaron as the high priest, as stated in Exodus 28:1, where God tells Moses to bring Aaron and his sons forward to serve as priests. Question 4. What significant act did Aaron perform at Mount Sinai? A. He built an altar. B. He carved the 10 Commandments. C. He constructed the golden calf. D. He led a rebellion. Answer C. He constructed the golden calf. At Mount Sinai, while Moses was receiving the 10 Commandments, Aaron constructed a golden calf for the Israelites to worship, an act that led to severe consequences, as described in Exodus 32. Question 5. What was Aaron's role in the incident of the golden calf? A. He opposed it. B. He destroyed it. C. He created it. D. He ignored it. Answer C. He created it. Aaron played a central role in the incident of the golden calf by creating the idol at the demand of the Israelites, as detailed in Exodus 32:4. Question 6. Who were Aaron's sons? A. Joshua and Caleb. B. Nadab and Abihu. C. Gideon and Samson. D. Eli and Samuel. Answer B. Nadab and Abihu. Aaron's sons were Nadab and Abihu, among others. They played significant roles in early priestly duties before their deaths due to offering unauthorized fire before the Lord. Leviticus 10:1-2. Question 7. How did Aaron's sons die and why? A. In battle, fighting the Philistines. B. By plague, as punishment for idolatry. C. Offering unauthorized fire to God. D. They were stoned for blasphemy. Answer C. Offering unauthorized fire to God. Aaron's sons, Nadab and Abihu, died because they offered unauthorized fire before the Lord, which he had not commanded them, as described in Leviticus 10:1-2. Question 8. What tribe was Aaron a member of? A. Judah. B. Levi. C. Benjamin. D. Ephraim. Answer B. Levi. Aaron was a member of the tribe of Levi, which was set apart for religious duties and priesthood within the Israelite community. Question 9. How did God use Aaron to demonstrate his power before Pharaoh? A. By parting the Red Sea. B. Through plagues. C. By turning his staff into a snake. D. Through a voice from heaven. Answer. C. By turning his staff into a snake. God used Aaron to demonstrate his power before Pharaoh by having Aaron throw down his staff, which turned into a snake as a sign, recorded in Exodus 7:10. Question 10. What specific garments was Aaron instructed to wear as high priest? A. A linen ephod. B. A purple robe. C. A golden crown. D. A breastplate and holy garments. Answer. D. A breastplate and holy garments. Aaron, as the high priest, was instructed to wear specific garments including a breastplate, ephod, robe, tunic, turban, and belt, detailed in Exodus 28. Question 11. Who crafted Aaron's priestly garments? A. Aaron himself. B. Moses. C. Bezalel. D. The elders of Israel. Answer. C. Bezalel. Bezalel, appointed by God, crafted Aaron's priestly garments with great skill, as mentioned in Exodus 35:30-35. Question 12. What was inscribed on the breastplate that Aaron wore? A. The names of the 12 tribes of Israel. B. The 10 Commandments. C. A blessing for the Israelites. D. A map of the Promised Land. Answer. A. The names of the 12 tribes of Israel. The breastplate that Aaron wore had 12 stones, each inscribed with the name of one of the 12 tribes of Israel, serving as a reminder of whom he represented before God. Exodus 28:21. Question 13. What miraculous sign involved Aaron's staff? A. It budded overnight. B. It turned into a serpent. C. It struck water from a rock. D. Both A and B. Answer. D. Both A and B. Aaron's staff turned into a serpent before Pharaoh, Exodus 7:10, and later budded overnight to confirm his and his family's chosen status. Numbers 17-8. Question 14. In which book of the Bible is Aaron's death described? A. Genesis. B. Exodus. C. Leviticus. D. Numbers. Answer. D. Numbers. Aaron's death is described in Numbers 20:22-29, where it recounts his death at Mount Hor in accordance with God's command as the Israelites neared the end of their wandering in the desert. Question 15. Where did Aaron die? A. Canaan. B. Egypt. C. Mount Hor. D. Sinai Peninsula. Answer. C. Mount Hor. Aaron died on Mount Hor, as stated in Numbers 20:27-28, and was mourned by the entire Israelite community for 30 days. Question 16. How was Aaron's priesthood established among the Israelites? A. Through a popular vote. B. By divine decree. C. As a hereditary position from his father. D. By self-appointment. Answer. B. By divine decree. Aaron's priesthood was established by divine decree, as described in Exodus 28, where God instructs Moses to consecrate Aaron and his sons to serve as priests. Question 17. What was the role of Aaron's rod in the tabernacle? A. It was used to part the Red Sea. B. It budded to signify God's choice of Aaron. C. It was a weapon against enemies. D. It held the curtains of the tabernacle. Answer. B. It budded to signify God's choice of Aaron. Aaron's rod played a significant role in the tabernacle as it miraculously budded, blossomed, and produced almonds overnight as a sign to the rebellious Israelites of God's choice of Aaron as his priest, described in Numbers 17. Question 18. How did Aaron and his sister Miriam oppose Moses? A. By leading a coup. B. By speaking against his Cushite wife. C. By refusing to perform rituals. D. By forming alliances with other tribes. Answer. B. By speaking against his Cushite wife. Aaron and Miriam spoke against Moses because of his Cushite wife and questioned his unique leadership role, as recounted in Numbers 12. Question 19. What was God's response to Aaron and Miriam's opposition to Moses? A. He ignored their complaints. B. He punished them with exile. C. He afflicted Miriam with leprosy. D. He reassigned their roles. Answer. C. He afflicted Miriam with leprosy. God's response to Aaron and Miriam's criticism was to afflict Miriam with leprosy temporarily, demonstrating his displeasure with their challenge to Moses' authority, as narrated in Numbers 12. Question 20. What was placed inside the Ark of the Covenant related to Aaron? A. His golden calf. B. His tablets of law. C. His budded rod. D. His sandals. Answer. C. His budded rod. Aaron's rod that budded was placed inside the Ark of the Covenant as a testimony to his legitimate priesthood and as a reminder of the rebellion and its resolution. Hebrews 9-4. Question 21. How did Aaron assist Moses in speaking to the Pharaoh? A. By acting as his scribe. B. By being his spokesman. C. By negotiating terms. D. By interpreting dreams. Answer. B. By being his spokesman. Aaron assisted Moses by acting as his spokesman to Pharaoh, as Moses was slow of speech. Aaron communicated God's demands directly to Pharaoh, Exodus 7-1-2. Question 22. What was the significance of the Urim and Thummim in Aaron's priestly duties? A. They were tools for building the tabernacle. B. They symbolized his authority. C. They were used for determining God's will. D. They were decorative elements. Answer. C. They were used for determining God's will. The Urim and Thummim were part of Aaron's priestly garments, kept in the breastplate of judgment, and used to determine God's will in various matters affecting the Israelites. Exodus 28:30. Question 23. Who succeeded Aaron as the high priest? A. His son Eleazar. B. His brother Moses. C. His nephew Phinehas. D. His son Ithamar. Answer. A. His son Eleazar. Aaron was succeeded by his son Eleazar as the high priest, as God instructed Moses to have Eleazar succeed Aaron upon his death. Numbers 20:25-28. Question 24. How did Aaron's actions contribute to the worship of the golden calf? A. He destroyed the calf. B. He led the construction of the calf. C. He tried to stop the people. D. He was absent during the event. Answer. B. He led the construction of the calf. Aaron played a direct role in the construction of the golden calf when the Israelites demanded a god to go before them. Aaron collected gold from the people and fashioned it into a calf. Exodus 32-24. Question 25. What was Aaron's involvement in the water from the rock incident at Meribah? A. He struck the rock twice. B. He prayed for water. C. He held the rock while Moses struck it. D. He opposed the action. Answer: A. He struck the rock twice. In the incident at Meribah, both Moses and Aaron were involved in the error of striking the rock twice to bring forth water, which was contrary to God's command to speak to the rock, leading to their punishment of not entering the promised land. Numbers 20 to 8:12. Question 26. What was the role of Aaron's sons in the tabernacle? A. They were musicians. B. They were carpenters. C. They were priests. D. They were guards. Answer: C. They were priests. Aaron's sons served as priests in the tabernacle, assisting with sacrifices and other rituals as part of the priestly duties established under Aaron's leadership. Question 27. How did the Israelites mourn Aaron's death? A. With a feast. B. With 30 days of mourning. C. By building a monument. D. Quietly without ceremony. Answer: B. With 30 days of mourning. The entire Israelite community mourned Aaron's death for 30 days, as described in Numbers 20:29, highlighting his importance and revered status among the people. Question 28. What is the legacy of Aaron's priesthood in Jewish history? A. It ended shortly after his death. B. It is considered illegitimate. C. It established a hereditary priestly line. D. It is largely forgotten. Answer: C. It established a hereditary priestly line. Aaron's priesthood established a hereditary line that continued throughout the history of ancient Israel, with the priesthood being passed down from father to son among the descendants of Aaron. Question 29. What is the significance of Aaron in the context of Levitical priesthood? A. He was a minor figure. B. He was the founder. C. He was an opponent. D. He was unrelated. Answer: B. He was the founder. Aaron is significant as the founder of the Levitical priesthood, serving as the first high priest from whom the priestly duties and responsibilities were delineated in the law of Moses. Question 30. How does the book of Hebrews in the New Testament reflect on Aaron's priesthood? A. As a perfect and unchangeable priesthood. B. As a temporary and imperfect foreshadowing of Christ's priesthood. C. As a model for Christian leadership. D. As an outdated concept. Answer: B. As a temporary and imperfect foreshadowing of Christ's priesthood. The book of Hebrews reflects on Aaron's priesthood as a temporary and imperfect foreshadowing, pointing to the superior and eternal priesthood of Jesus Christ, which surpasses the old Levitical system. Hebrews 7:11-28. Question 31. What feast day commemorates Aaron in the Christian liturgical calendar? A. Feast of the First High Priest. B. Feast of Street Aaron. C. There is no specific feast day for Aaron. D. Day of the Golden Calf. Answer: C. There is no specific feast day for Aaron. Aaron does not have a designated feast day in the general Christian liturgical calendar, reflecting his more specific role within the context of Jewish history and tradition rather than Christian liturgy. Question 32. How did Aaron communicate God's messages to the people? A. Through written scrolls. B. By direct speech. C. Through miracles. D. Using messengers. Answer: B. By direct speech. Aaron communicated God's messages directly to the people, serving as Moses' spokesman, especially given Moses' own reluctance to speak due to his perceived lack of eloquence. Exodus 4:14-16. Question 33. What was the impact of Aaron's priesthood on the subsequent generations of Israelites? A. It was quickly forgotten. B. It established a hereditary priesthood. C. It was considered illegitimate. E. It led to political upheaval. Answer B. It established a hereditary priesthood. Aaron's priesthood established a hereditary line that defined the religious leadership of Israel through the tribe of Levi, significantly shaping the spiritual and societal structure of the Israelites. Question 34. How did Aaron's leadership differ from that of Moses? A. Aaron was more militarily focused. B. Aaron was less involved with the people. C. Aaron acted more as a spokesperson and priest. D. Aaron led more through writing than speaking. Answer C. Aaron acted more as a spokesperson and priest. Unlike Moses, who was the primary leader and often directly engaged with God on behalf of the Israelites, Aaron's leadership was more focused on priestly duties and being a spokesperson. Question 35. In what ways did Aaron's actions at Sinai affect his legacy? A. They were universally praised. B. They led to his immediate removal as high priest. C. They tarnished his reputation due to the golden calf incident. D. They had no significant impact. Answer C. They tarnished his reputation due to the golden calf incident. Aaron's involvement in the creation of the golden calf at Sinai significantly affected his legacy, introducing a major blemish that was often recalled as a lapse in judgment and faithfulness. Exodus 32. Question 36. What does Jewish tradition say about Aaron's role as a peacemaker? A. He was ineffective. B. He was known for resolving conflicts among the people. C. He exacerbated conflicts. E. He avoided involvement in disputes. Answer B. He was known for resolving conflicts among the people. Jewish tradition holds Aaron in high regard as a peacemaker who actively sought to resolve disputes and promote harmony among the Israelites, embodying the ideal qualities of kindness and peace. Question 37. How is Aaron represented in Islamic tradition? A. Negatively, as a traitor. B. Positively, as a prophet and supporter of Moses. C. As irrelevant and not mentioned. D. As a mythical figure. Answer B. Positively, as a prophet and supporter of Moses. In Islamic tradition, Aaron is revered as a prophet and the brother of Moses, who supported him in his mission to free the Israelites from Pharaoh's oppression, similar to his biblical role. Question 38. What controversies are associated with Aaron in biblical narratives? A. His refusal to enter Canaan. B. His role in the golden calf incident. C. His challenge to Moses' leadership. D. His attempt to become king. Answer B. His role in the golden calf incident. The most significant controversy associated with Aaron in the Bible is his role in the creation of the golden calf, which led to severe consequences for the Israelites and marked a critical point of disobedience. Exodus 32. Question 39. How did Aaron handle the challenges of leading a rebellious people? A. With strict discipline. B. With indifference. C. By seeking counsel from Moses. D. By interceding and making atonements. Answer D. By interceding and making atonements. Aaron often handled the challenges of leadership by interceding for the people and making atonements for their sins, reflecting his role as a mediator between them and God, particularly during times of divine displeasure. Question 40. What were the consequences of Aaron's sin at Meribah? A. He was rewarded. B. He was allowed to enter Canaan. C. He was barred from entering the promised land. D. He became king. Answer C. He was barred from entering the promised land because of his role in the sin at Meribah, where Moses and he did not uphold God's sanctity in the eyes of the Israelites. Aaron, like Moses, was barred from entering the promised land. Numbers 20:12. Question 41. How did Aaron's priesthood affect the political structure of ancient Israel? A. It undermined royal authority. B. It separated religious and political roles. C. It integrated judicial functions into the priesthood. D. It led to the establishment of a theocracy. Answer D. It led to the establishment of a theocracy. Aaron's priesthood, with its religious mandates and responsibilities, contributed to the foundation of a theocratic system where religious laws and leadership were central to the government and society of ancient Israel. Question 42. What spiritual symbolism is associated with Aaron's rod? A. Judgment and power. B. Wealth and prosperity. C. Trade and commerce. D. Agricultural success. Answer A. Judgment and power. Aaron's rod, especially when it budded, is associated with divine judgment and authority, symbolizing God's choice and empowerment of Aaron and his lineage for the priesthood. Numbers 17. Question 43. How did Aaron's character and actions influence later religious thought? A. They were largely ignored. B. They exemplified priestly ideals and atonement. C. They were criticized as weak. D. They promoted democratic ideals. Answer B. They exemplified priestly ideals and atonement. Aaron's actions and character as a high priest influenced later religious thought by exemplifying the ideals of priesthood, particularly the roles of atonement, intercession, and service to God's commandments. Question 44. What archaeological evidence exists regarding Aaron's priesthood? A. Inscriptions mentioning his name. B. Artifacts from the tabernacle. C. There is no direct archaeological evidence. D. Statues in his honor. Answer C. There is no direct archaeological evidence. To date, there is no direct archaeological evidence specifically confirming Aaron's priesthood, as much of the biblical narrative about Aaron remains within the realm of religious text and tradition. Question 45. How does the story of Aaron illustrate the theme of leadership and responsibility? A. By showing the pitfalls of absolute power. B. Through his successes and failures in leadership roles. C. By depicting him as a flawless leader. D. Through his solitary leadership style. Answer B. Through his successes and failures in leadership roles. Aaron's story illustrates the theme of leadership and responsibility by highlighting both his successes in serving faithfully as a high priest and his failures, such as the incident with the golden calf, showcasing the complex challenges and accountability of leadership. Question 46. What moral lessons can be learned from Aaron's life and actions? A. The dangers of isolation. B. The importance of obedience and atonement. C. The benefits of rebellion. D. The effectiveness of solitary decision-making. Answer B. The importance of obedience and atonement. Moral lessons from Aaron's life emphasize the importance of obedience to God and the power of atonement and intercession in rectifying wrongs and maintaining a relationship with the divine. Question 47. How did Aaron's relationship with Moses evolve throughout their lives? A. It deteriorated over time. B. It remained static and unchanging. C. It strengthened as they faced challenges together. D. They became estranged. Answer C. It strengthened as they faced challenges together. Aaron's relationship with Moses evolved and strengthened over time as they faced numerous challenges together, from confronting Pharaoh to leading the Israelites out of Egypt, demonstrating deep familial and cooperative bonds. Question 48. What role did Aaron play in the plagues of Egypt? A. He opposed Moses. B. He was passive and uninvolved. C. He performed some of the signs. D. He documented the events. Answer C. He performed some of the signs. Aaron played a significant role in the plagues of Egypt by performing some of the signs and wonders, such as turning his staff into a snake, as directed by God through Moses, Exodus 7:10. Question 49. How is Aaron's death portrayed differently in various biblical texts? A. His death is not mentioned in the Bible. B. It is described with varying details about the location. C. It is celebrated as a victory. D. It is attributed to different causes. Answer B. It is described with varying details about the location. Aaron's death is consistently noted in the biblical texts, but details such as the exact location on Mount Hor and the circumstances can vary slightly, emphasizing different aspects of its significance and the transition of the priestly role to his son Eleazar. Numbers 20:22-29. Question 50. What prophecies or future references involve Aaron in the Bible? A. Prophecies about his descendants' corruption. B. Future references to his priesthood in the Messianic era. C. Predictions about his reincarnation. D. None. Aaron is not referenced in prophecies. Answer B. Future references to his priesthood in the Messianic era. While not prolific in prophetic literature, references to the lasting impact of Aaron's priesthood and its symbolic continuation in religious thought can be inferred, especially in context discussing the eternal priesthood. Hebrews 7.